How much does it cost to get your private pilot's license? I'm a student pilot, and here are some of the costs you might need to think about before pursuing your PPL. First, we got books and online study material. One of the first things your flight instructor is going to have you buy is a bunch of books. Some examples include the Airplane Flying Handbook and the Pilot's Handbook for Aeronautical Knowledge. Both of these books are super useful, and you should definitely look at them during your training. But there are PDF copies of both on the FAA's website. So if you want to save yourself about $70, go for the online version. Don't feel pressured to buy something that you don't need. Online ground school is also super helpful. I highly recommend gaining access to an all-inclusive online ground school course like Sporty's Learn to Fly. All in on books and coursework, I spent about $390. Second on the list is ground instruction. Most student pilots pay for between 10 and 30 hours of ground instruction over the course of their training. Ground instruction with a certified flight instructor is going to run you about $60 an hour. That could very easily tack on an extra $1,200 to the bill. All right, here comes the big one. Flying hours. If you're like me and you don't have your own airplane, you're going to need to rent one from your flight instructor. Typically, student pilots rent small planes like Cessna Skyhawks or Piper Cherokees. You can expect to pay between $140 and $160 per flight hour for these aircraft. In total, you need at least 40 hours of flying before you're eligible for your PPL. But most students take between 60 and 80 hours to complete their certification. It's likely that 25 to 30 of those hours will be dual instruction with a certified flight instructor. Flight instruction with a certified flight instructor is going to run you about $60 per flight hour. How many hours you'll need to become proficient at flying is going to depend on how often you fly, how well you retain the information, and how well you study. Being a diligent student can save you a lot of money by preventing excessive repetition of flight maneuvers and reducing the ground school you need to become proficient. Adding up everything, we come to a grand total of about $12,500 to get your PPL. And you can expect that to be about the median price a student pilot will pay. Less diligent students may pay more, and if you're really good, you might pay less. This is all based on my personal experience and some other things that I found online. So if you disagree, drop a comment below.